Hello everybody, Lord Root here, and welcome back to Rosewood Drifts, where we were last time working on our two little university areas. I do want to revisit this region, which I am going to be naming University Town. It's going to be a big district. But we've got a fair amount of work to do. And whilst we're waiting, we'll just call this University Town. Right now, nobody wants to visit because there's nothing to visit. But we got our train hooked in. We got plenty of money. And what I want to do now is I want basically get everything else set up. Which, you know, we do happen to have a pretty good place here to I guess accept a tunnel. So the idea is going to be we're going to begin bridging the power over here, trying to get our population up. And I'm going to go into time-lapse mode, and you will be able to see us move forward. So I will see you then. Okay, I think we're very nearly there. I'm just going to add a few final touches. So we got, for instance, this waste transfer facility, which I think is going to be very important. It does create a very tiny amount of pollution. And we got one academic work. You probably saw me fiddling around with that briefly. And the reason for it is that at this moment, we cannot really afford to bring up the faculty to what it needs to be. We'll give another grant and increase the chance very slightly. We also happen to have something that might sort of help, and that is, let's see if we can find it, not the liberal arts, but we have a special building, the School of Education, which will increase our enrollment by 1,000. Which means, on the whole, the campus is a lot more attractive. Now, as far as University Town is concerned, we're doing okay. We pretty much got everything we want here, but I want to keep on pushing up the population if I can. And I'm also going to put in a very large park that'll sort of help with this. Getting into the level 5 park should be a lot easier now that we've really gotten 2 things up to that level. And it will increase land value dramatically, which is twofold of an effect. The first of which is that, well, let's see, where do I want to put this? I'm going to put this here. But it's a twofold effect that we have. And that effect is going to be that it's going to increase land value, which we are sorely in need of. And then it's also going to bring in a little bit of money itself. So the way we're going to handle that is pretty straightforward. We're just going to throw down, honestly, I think that we almost sort of emulate what this park does, except make it a little bit more spread out. Now, entertainment needs to probably be around 1,200 to ensure that we've got visitors. I'm going to turn on main park advertisement campaign and night tours for this. Just to sort of get the visitors going. We can take that off of main park now, because we want to funnel people this way. It will probably draw a bunch of traffic into the area as well. So let's start with stuff we know is going to be handy. We've got, for instance, this guy here. And one moment. sorry about that. We are back, and I think what I'm gonna do is, I'm just gonna, well, really, I guess one thing I really have to do, because we won't make money otherwise, is fence this off. I keep on forgetting about that. But thankfully the topology isn't too weird here. And I think we'll just sort of cram this stuff in. It's going to be a landmark. It's going to raise the value. And we'll see what we can do here. Because we've already got this. Why don't we find something? We'll call this, I don't know, University Grand Park. Because it's kind of a big one. And we can actually have some stuff on the waterfront here too that I think would maybe be kind of nice. So in order to do that, we're going to kind of use, oops, wrong district type. We're just going to bring the park out here. And this part can maybe be a little bit annoying. Well, we'll put a gate out here of some fashion. Part of the issue is that they can get around the gates if you're not careful. We'll put a little side gate here, so it'll be a little annex. And it's already complaining about the space being occupied. But I think it would be good to have this little area here. And we can maybe figure out what we want to do with respect to that. Maybe, I don't know, because you have to have water in the ponds in order to use them. We didn't use that last time because there wasn't really any. And yeah, I suppose I could probably decorate. And this is sort of the tricky part of this. Because we want to prevent them from entering the park without paying the fee. Which could be a minor problem. Because these guys are, no joke, they are like acrobats of some kind. And really, because like they'll be able to very oddly enough walk down that. We do have keys we can maybe put down. Although these city keys are known to break transportation. So here's a thought. What if we use the keys to sort of rein in oh, it's not gonna work, is it? I mean, we could turn off the we could do like that, and I don't think they can get through that. I could be wrong about that. See, this is the reason why we have stuff like node controller. And stuff like that. I really want to figure out how to align this to the road. In fact, I have the MoveIt mod as well. I just don't know how to use it. So what we could do... Why did that get deleted? That is some kind of ridiculous. I mean, I think what we'll do something kind of like this. To get around that. Maybe not. We do have a range at line that I think we can take advantage of. So yeah, I'm gonna real quickly build this out, and we'll see you whenever I think I have it done. Alright, I think we are probably okay with respect to this. I at least have a better idea of what I'm doing. Let me just turn the guides back on. And actually let me edit that zone a bit because I want to be able to use this entire region. Again, hopefully they won't be sneaking in through the gaps. I am not at all confident about that. And we got this bug here, so I don't know. We're gonna maybe have an abstract shape there. And let's see if we can now fit what is going on here? Oh, we can place it on the keys. Okay. How much are these worth anyway? They're not worth all that much. But I did want to give it the good old college try. There we go. I think we may have fixed that. It's genuinely hard to tell. Yeah, that did actually work. Oh. Okay, so we got this thing, it's kind of in the middle of nowhere, if I'm completely honest. Knowing what I know now, I'm actually content to finish out that key wall. So space is already occupied, so yeah, we'll destroy that structure. Let's get that built out. And I think we'll just probably do like that. Okay, there we go. I think this will probably turn out to be an excess. Or, you know, I can imagine people coming out here and maybe wanting to fish or something. Not entirely sure. If we go take a look at the info right now, we probably have far exceeded the entertainment already. But I think, you know, we can do other things as well. So we've got, for instance, a Ferris wheel that we can stick in. That'll no doubt keep the neighbors up. And I know that's kind of boring. We'll leave it that way for now. Which, you know, speaking of which, we do have to come back and put some of this stuff in. We got this guy here, which is a massive roller coaster. We got an insane amount of entertainment here. We need to probably do other things to it as well. But yeah, that should begin bringing up the land value quite a good deal. And whoa, what's going on here? Did we delete? We did delete our park fence somehow. Okay, now we're closed in. So if we come take a look at this, I mean, we're for sure. I think it's about 900 we need to be at. But if we take a look at the land value here, it should be very high. This is actually going to be very high too because there's a park out here. So, yeah, I mean, that's largely going to be it. If you take a look over here, our land value's max. And what do we have over here? We are actually missing some low quality residential. So yeah, this is sort of the tricky bit, is we gotta balance our RCI. And we should have most of the demand settled. At this point. Because the thing is, we're making jobs. So, you know, this, as this park increases, the value will go up. That university will bring up the land value too. And if we take a look at this, we are sort of where we want to be as far as... I mean, tuition kind of sucks right now. And these guys, unfortunately, because we don't have this university up and going yet, I mean, we should have plenty of demand here. And this is something that can happen with the universities, is that, um, you know, we could actually do some policies which will help with this. Well, it had to happen. Thankfully, this area is up pretty high up. And that's not going to be a huge issue. Because we're sort of protected by this little shield here. And it has been a while since we've had any disasters. I mean, a tsunami is sort of par for the course. We didn't even really have any buildings destroyed. Which legitimately surprises me. But as far as this is concerned, you know, maybe a little neighborhood police department wouldn't be a bad idea here. And one of the woes, I guess, of making a big city like this... Oh, we are already in a pretty bad way down here. How does this work? Waste processing complex. That's how that works. That would explain a lot. Okay. That is somewhat of an issue. I'm not entirely sure how these waste transfer facilities work. I'm assuming this is something I'm going to have to read up on. I'm assuming what I need to do is maybe build one up here. And what is the problem? The problem is we're not connected. Yeah, okay. I think that means because our garbage is probably fine. I mean, we may have to build a small industrial district to handle this. And let's see, in particular, what is this? Postal service is something we've not implemented yet. Ooh, that is pretty bad, I have to say. We may want to build some defenses against that. Which we can maybe do. Although, I reckon, probably next time. I mean, I guess, really, I just want to get... We're missing something here, too, that I really do need to put down. I keep on forgetting about a couple things, actually. Snow dump, first of all, because they are not in range. Yeah, I mean, we are definitely going to need these guys to come here. We have lost several buildings, so people are going to die. Anything else? We have no death care over here whatsoever. And we'll put a crematorium next to the road here. Yeah, I mean, we're going to be continuously losing people for a while, I feel. Even though land value has gone up. Are people sneaking in the park? I mean, they're coming in. So I feel like we've probably done an okay job here. Oh no. Game, why do you do this to me? I guess we'll let the earthquake play out. But man, if that doesn't suck. That is quite bad. Um... Of course. Wait, wait a moment. Oh, that's just a building. So yeah, that was rather unfortunate, if I say so myself. We'll have to do some work on this. Because, yeah, I don't know entirely what happened to cause that. But they will come, they will ruin your cities. And we'll leave that for next time. Until then, this has been Dialord Root, and I shall see you later.